I'm bored. Are you bored?
Yeah.
It's Friday. Do you want to do it?
Let's do it.
Okay. Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kopano Shimange and this is How I Do Things, the show where you send me your scenarios and your questions and I'll let you know how I would do things. Now in today's show, I got a little question from a lady who is bored out of her skull. She's just like, we have been indoors for the longest time. I love my man, but I need a date night. How do we date but indoors? Here are a few suggestions that Bay and I have done, and they're also on our idea list. The thing you need to understand about dating indoors is that you guys eat already. So eating is not a good indoor date idea. If you're thinking, oh my gosh, I'm just gonna have dinner and then we're gonna take it there. No, eating is not enough. You eat every single day. You eat 3 times a day, sometimes even more. So eating, scrap it. It's not going to be part of our date ideas. We need to get a little more creative. Take some time, put in some effort. Say that on Thursday, it's date night, dress up, whatever it is, get creative with it. And my idea number 1, the thing that we have been doing for quite some time, even when we were allowed to go outside, is fortressing, otherwise known as indoor camping. So what we do is we'll pull out the mattress, take it into the TV room and set up this whole little fortress that we call our little personal space, and we use that as our special little date. So we'll set out a movie that we want to watch, we decide where we want to have the fortress, we then set out the mattress. It takes time and effort to do this thing, and even when it's all done and dusted, we gotta pack the whole thing back again. So fortressing or indoor camping is something that takes time and effort, something that you have to plan for or be spontaneous about. But the point is, it's about commitment and having an extra little scenario that you don't have every other day. Our big number 2 is something that you guys get to see on my Instagram, which is Cake Friday. This is all about traditions. Now, us on Fridays, we have cake, and since we've been indoors and quarantined to our own little facilities, I have been baking on Fridays. And this tradition has been something that we've been doing for 2, maybe 3 years, and it's something that we look forward to every single night. So we make sure the baby is asleep, we make sure that we have our time, and we have our specific programs and specific things that we watch and we do on Cake Friday. So you guys may not be cake people, but you can find out what tradition really works nicely for you guys. It could be that it's martini night, it could be that you guys want to have a wine Wednesdays. Whatever it is, setting up a tradition, whether it is weekly or monthly, gives you something for you guys to actually look forward to, and that makes it a little bit more fun, gives it that little bit of spice. We look to Cake Friday on Monday. We just had it a few days ago, but as soon as the week starts, we just thinking to ourselves, oh, can't wait to find out what cake we're gonna have, can't wait to see what's going to be happening in that specific show. So we always reserve special time for cake, and every single Friday, we get down. Now, number 3 is a spicy, hot little thing. I think this list is just getting hotter as we go down, okay? So number 3 is something that I received from a friend of mine, and she says that they do 1-item picnics. Yes, darling, 1 item. Socks, 1 item. So you cannot have socks lipendi. That's 2 items. So you need to decide what item are you going to have. So what it means is that you guys are going to lay down a picnic blanket wherever it is, meaning that you're going to get down on the floor, bring your kneecaps. You then need to decide what item you're going to come with to the 1-item party. So you can decide that you're going to have a 1-piece lingerie. Your man can say, okay, fine, I'm going to come in socks and nothing else. You can decide on a hat. Whatever item you want to have, don't tell your partner until you have the 1-item picnic. So the whole idea is to decide, okay, I'm only going to come in 1 clothing item and then it's going to go down. As you guys know, if you're going to be indoors and you're going to go on a date, you gotta put out. So you know what the deal is when it comes to a 1-item party. Number 4 is something that we have been putting on our list and I'm looking forward to doing it, and that is called a truth or Dare game. Now this is one with a sexy twist. Just the same way that drinking parties used to happen in varsity, and sometimes we continue with the drinking parties, this game is one where you say the truth about something or you dare them to do something. And if they don't do either one of the two, you take an item off. The nice thing about this is that it's a nice little game that you guys can take pieces of paper, put little questions, put little dares in a bowl and pull them out. This game is nice for couples who want to speak about maybe embarrassing moments, but remember to keep it within lines that won't lead to an argument. The point of having an indoor date is for you guys to discover new things about each other, not just sexually, but also in terms of what you guys like, dislike, your histories, your embarrassments, and have some fun with it. Number 5 is something that is calming, sexy, and sensual, and that is the candlelit bubble bath. Now, a lot of us don't bath as much as we shower. A lot of people just shower most of the time. So when you have a nice filled bubble bath, it becomes a little bit more special. So go out and get yourself some scented candles. Now I know the first time I got scented candles, my man is just like, how much are you paying for a candle? Buy those candles. They last long, they smell amazing, and they create an atmosphere. Candles isn't just about the light. So don't just get those candles that people switch on when the electricity goes off during load shedding. No, you need to get yourself some special candles. I usually go to At Home or Mr. Price. They have really beautiful smelling candles, right? So you want to get into the room and you want to smell the mood. The mood must just say, love, sexiness, touch me, bang, bang. You know what I mean? So your candles need to set up the mood as well. So I like to mix up some cinnamon, vanilla, and chocolate, or the chocolate with berries. So I'd have strawberry and raspberry, and mixing those, putting the chocolate at the top of the shower of the bath, and then the raspberry and the strawberry at the bottom of the bath, creates this beautiful scent, and it creates a layered atmosphere in the bath. And you also have to get some good bubble bath. What I like to do is turn the water into milk, which is something that makes the milk really nice and thick, and it makes it feel like leather, not even leather, velvet, right? So this milk bubble bath is something that will turn your water a little milky, a little thicker, but a little white, and then will also give you bubbles, right? And then on top of that, add a little bit of oils. So those are my tips if you want to have a good bubble bath. Water milk, turn your water into milk, right? This is a milk bubble bath. It makes the water nice and velvety, you know, it gives it some flavor and some texture. So those bubbles would also come out very nice. Then secondly, you want to have your candles. Mix up the scents and mix up the flavors so that you can have a nice layered environment. And then thirdly, add some oils to the bath, because when you guys hop out of the bath, you guys will just want to touch each other, basically. Number 6 takes a little bit of effort, but that's the point of indoor date night, right? It's about putting in the effort into something that you guys don't usually do to heighten the excitement and heighten their mood. So this is something that I've done for Bay, and he absolutely loves it. And I get into character with it. And that is a home spa experience. This isn't where you get a masseuse to come in. This is where you and your man get into a home spa experience. So you turn your room into a spa. Whether you need the rose petals on the floor, put out a blanket on the bed, have your man lay down, or if you're a man watching this, have your lady lay down on the bed and have the full spa experience. Have a full 30-minute massage. Start on the back, from the head, down the back, down to the toes. Flip him over, put a towel on the top, and massage from toes right up to the head. You will thank me later. Number 7 is for the competitive kind. If you guys love cooking, then have a cook-off. Now, I like to do pizza parties, have burgers, whatever it is that you guys like to cook. Have a cook-off where you both are cooking the same thing and you're competing to see who cooks the best. This is really nice because it gets you both into the kitchen, but it raises the excitement through competition. Now, some couples love this because competitiveness just mixes those emotions and brings up the fire in them. So if you guys like being competitive, if you guys love that type of environment and you like cooking, then a cook-off is definitely a great way to do a date night. It means that you're going to end with a beautiful dinner, you're going to have some excitement in the kitchen, maybe even have a food fight if you don't mind cleaning it. But this is such a great way to have that competition, to have something that is different and give some excitement into the kitchen. And you know what they say about food, right? The whole thing about sexiness, it's about the scent, the smell, and the touch, using all your 5 senses to bring out that excitement. So if you have that food, there's the taste element that you're adding on top of that. Number 8 is movie night. Now you're just like, oh, we have already been watching movies and binge watching things the entire time. Now, if you want to make movie night an indoor date and make it exciting, you have to, number 1, pick a movie that you guys haven't watched before and then go all out to make it happen. If it means that you're going to have a projector and you put up the projector in a different room, put up a sheet. I've actually seen my brother do this. He took the projector, put it in the outdoor area, outdoor entertainment area, took the couch from inside the house, took it outside, and then he had a movie projected on a sheet, like as in the sheets that go onto your bed. He pinned it up and boom, outdoor cinema for him and his wife. I mean, what a man. Why don't you do that for your man too? Or suggest it. You guys can do it together. So make movie night special. You guys have been binge watching on the couch. You've been on that couch is tired. So try and find a different way to do it. If it means that you're going to watch it on your iPad, if it means that you're going to take your computer and you're going to put it somewhere, do that. Make the movie special. Get some popcorn, create some slush puppies. It really is easy to create a slush puppy. It's literally just crushed ice with some flavor. So whatever it is that you like, freeze it, crush it in your processor or in your blender, boom, slush puppy, right? So create the whole movie environment for the two of you so that you can say that last week Friday, me and my man had movie night and we had an outdoor cinema, or we were watching the movie on our balcony, or we were watching it in bed, or we created our own little area on the floor in the TV room. Whatever it is, create a different scenario for your movie instead of binge watching it like you guys been binge watching it this whole time. Number 9, we are raising the stakes. Casino night. So if you guys like to put some money on it, like to gamble, get out the chips, get out the cards, again with the competitiveness. If you guys have a nice casino night, get dressed up, right? Have your red lipstick on, put on the lashes, darling. Get dressed, have your man put on a suit, and you guys can have a casino night where you are then on a table playing whatever game you want to play, whether it is with chips, and whether it is with cards, whatever it is that helps you have the illusion of a casino night, having some champagne, having a little bit of martini, creating an indoor games night just for the two of you. And remember, put something on the table. You know, you don't have to gamble money, gamble your bra. Whatever it is that you want to gamble, put it on the table. If you want to have spin the wheel on different things that you guys want to do for each other or to each other, then you can add that to your casino night. Just an idea. Number 10 is something that kids like to do, but you can turn it into something that adults can do, and that is a scavenger hunt. Now you want to raise the stakes. With everything that you do, you want to make it fun, and you're adults, so have some adult fun with it. So you want to hide different interesting things around the room. Now you can Google different dares that couples can do for each other in a games night, and you put it on a piece of paper. So on a piece of paper you would say, all right, if you find this piece of paper, you need to do this. If you find this piece of paper, you need to nibble on that. If you find this little piece of paper, you need to take this off, right? And you hide them around the room. You both get a chance to write down whatever it is that you want, and you hide them in different places. And then you go out for your scavenger hunt. Whichever piece of paper, whichever item that you find, you have to follow the instructions on it. And that is how you then make things a little spicy, following the instructions according to whatever it is that you're finding. The scavenger hunt makes it fun because not only are you finding sexy little items, but you're also finding sexy little instructions on what you should do for each other and to each other to enjoy the night. night. Now I know this was hot and steamy. I should have definitely had an age restriction on this one, but this is a great way for you guys to add some fun into your relationship. Remember, put in some effort into it. You can't just wait for fun to land on your lap. You have to make it happen for yourself. Remember, date night is when the world is normal. We used to get dressed, we used to put on our makeup, we used to get into a nice outfit, drive out to somewhere to have date night. Now we're indoors and we can't really do that anymore. So what you can do is create these nice experiences indoors to have that fun without having to leave the house. Now, if you have a burning question and you want to find out, Kopano, what would you do if you were in the situation? Then head over to my Instagram at Kopano Shimange and look for this picture right here. Respond and let me know what question or scenario you want me to talk about, and we'll create a video about it. Now that is all I have for this nice little sexy little indoor couple situation. If you guys like this video, please give me a big thumbs up and don't leave without subscribing to my channel. Until our next time that we meet on these internet streets, I'm Kopano. That's it for me. Now, confidence is the key to building the life that we want for ourselves. Having the confidence to say what we want to say, having the confidence to post what we want to post, build the life that we want to build, and live a full experience every single time. Now, if you want steps, tips and tricks, as well as affirmations to make that confidence a reality for yourself, then head over to kopanoshimange.com to download the free confidence ebook.